Agriculture is a crucial part of Nebraska's economy because it accounted for about $5.6 billion in annual revenue in 2008, which translated to about 7% of the state's total GDP. Agriculture is not only important to the state, but also each individual farmer and his or her family who rely on the income that is generated. As many of you may already know, producing crops and livestock in Nebraska is highly dependent on our climate, and we currently have pretty good growing conditions across the state, but those conditions are primed to change in the coming years unless all of us can begin to make changes and cut our carbon emissions. Current climate models indicate that the concentration of carbon dioxide in our atmosphere is about 390 parts per million. And over the next century, the projections say that the CO2 concentration could easily rise to between 500 and 800 parts per million by the year 2100. And this would translate to about 1 to 3 degrees Celsius rise in temperature or 2 to 4 degrees Fahrenheit. And if emissions do rise, then we will very likely see increases in average temperature during the growing season, which could have damaging impacts on some of the crops in Nebraska, like the ones in the Panhandle and southwestern portion of the state, which already struggled to produce successfully yielding crops. These crops struggle because in the Panhandle and southwestern portion of the state, drought is much more prevalent, and with increases in temperatures that is projected right now, the droughts could be more severe and occur more frequently, which could cause the crops to become even more damaged than they already are.